Today we're here to talk about someone who has stepped into an almost unreasonable position. Probably one of the most difficult jobs in sports is to take over from an established leader. And maybe nowhere is that as difficult than at a place like Alabama. That's why we're here today to celebrate Jalen Milroe, a guy who not only took over as the unquestioned leader of the offense in a program in college football with possibly the highest standards in the country, but he did so at a time where the program had just established its first Heisman Trophy winning quarterback in Bryce Young the year before. Talk about being under the spotlight and having pressure put on you. But Jalen stepped in with experience in the program and was able to solidify himself as the starter. He had to beat out a lot of people to get where he was, and that was just to become first on the depth chart. As last season progressed, there were still questions. 3 games in, Jalen was on the bench. That's a hard pill to swallow. But Jalen never backed down from the challenge. He supported his teammates when he was on the bench, and he gave it all his all when he was on the field. And as the year progressed, so did Jalen's talents. He unquestionably became more confident and more comfortable behind center. He put his talents on full display and made better decisions as the year went on. And by the time that the regular season was coming to an end, there was absolutely no doubt in most of our minds that Coach Saban had once again made the right choice and that Jalen was our starting quarterback and deserved to be there. Most of us know how things ended last season, and they didn't go the way that we were all hoping. But Jalen, the way he handled things on and off the field, really epitomized the standard at Alabama, again, on both an athletic level and as just a person. Jalen's always smiling, win or lose. He always has a kind word to say. When he does lose, he talks about what he could do better. And when he wins, he praises everyone around him. When you have someone who has that sort of moral, that level of morality, someone who has that character and those ethics, and you combine that with the natural talent that Jalen has, we are beyond blessed to have him back as our starting quarterback this year. So on A-Day this year, we want to raise a glass to and toast Jalen Milroe. We're glad that you're back. We're glad that you're our starting quarterback. We're behind you, and roll Tide.